Hi everyone, my name is Ricky and I'm going to help you register to vote today. Let's get started. It's really simple. This should not intimidate you at all. I'll walk you through. So step one, check all the boxes that apply. If this is the first time you're registering to vote, make sure you check the one that says new registration. If you're registered to vote and you want to change your address, choose that one. If for some reason you changed your name and you want to register to vote again, make sure you choose that one. If you're changing your signature, that one right there. If you want to declare a party, you check that one. And if you want to vote by mail now, you have to check that one. There's an option for that too. You can also check multiple boxes. Step number two, are you a US citizen? If you are, check yes. If you're not, you can stop right there and, unfortunately, you are not able to register to vote. Step number three, are you at least 17 years of age? If you are, just check yes and you can follow along with the other steps. If not, you can stop right there and hopefully when you turn 17, you can go back to this video and register to vote. Step number four, this is where you put your last name. You put your first name. If you want, you can put your middle name or initial and any suffix if you have. Step number five is your date of birth. Make sure you put it in the month, date, year format. For example, my birthday is January 29, 1998. I would put 01291998. Number 6 is optional, but if you choose to identify with any gender, check the respective gender that you identify with. Otherwise, you can leave that blank. Step number 7. On this spot right here, you can enter either your driver's license number or your non-driver ID number. If you do not have either of those numbers on you, you can provide the last 4 digits of your social security right here. Step number 8. This is where you enter your home address. Your street number, the street name. If you live in an apartment or a certain unit number, you can enter that right here. Municipality, which is just a fancy word for saying city, town, or borough that you live in. Your county, for example, Essex County. The state, and your zip code. Mailing address, that's step number 9. That's only if you want this, any type of voting information mailed elsewhere from your actual address that's on your license. Step number 10 is only applicable for those that are doing an address change. If you are a new voter, don't worry about this. Step number 11 is only applicable for those that are doing a name change. If you are doing anything else other than a name change, this does not apply to you. Step number 12, you can enter either your day phone number or your email address. This will be helpful for those that are working at the Division of Elections to verify any information you entered earlier. Again, but this is optional. Step number 13 is also optional. This is the part where you declare a party, or if you want to not affiliate with any party, you just check the no box right here. Some examples of parties are the Democrats, the Republicans, the Greens, Constitution Party, any party. Number 13 is also very important because in the state of New Jersey, we have what it's called a semi-open primary, which means you have to be affiliated with the party that you identify with to vote in that primary. But if you are an unaffiliated voter, you can declare the party the day of the primary. Step number 14, this is if you are interested in receiving your voting ballot in the mailing address that you prefer. If you check this and no longer want to receive any future mail-in ballots, you have to do it in writing to the county clerk. Before you sign the document, it's important that you swear and affirm to everything that is in this declaration. Make sure that you are a US citizen, that you live in the above home address, that you are at least 17 and that you understand that you cannot vote until you are 18, that you have lived in this state and in the county that you put on number 8 for at least 30 days before the upcoming election. That you're also not in parole or serving probation or serving any type of sentence due to a conviction for any offense that reflects federal or state laws. And you also have to understand that if you provide any false or fraudulent information in this registration, that you can be fined up to $15,000, serve up to 5 years in prison, or both. Last but not least, and this is very important, your signature and the date. Not your birthday, but the date that you filled out this document. This is very, very important. And if someone helped you and wrote on this document, make sure they enter their name and the date that this was filled out and their address. Very important. Great. Now you're ready to register to vote.